Bournemouth nil, Chelsea nil in what is another pretty poor performance, if I'm being honest with you. We lacked intensity, creativity, getting forward was slow, didn't really see us scoring anything, didn't really think that they knew what they was going to do once they got the ball in the final third. Sideways football, looking for the fullback every single time, whether it's a back of the post cross or whether it's a fucking pass the ball back and let's recycle it. I just don't get it. I don't understand, and I don't know whether it's being drummed into them. When you get the ball on the wing, go back. Don't take your player on. Don't try and get the ball in the box. I just don't understand it. Or striker, get the ball into his feet and let him do a 30-meter touch where it just fucking goes back to them. What is up with our strikers at the moment? We're like seriously in trouble in that position. And it's a shame because I had a lot of, I backed the lap. One striker that I said, yeah, I'd actually sign him because he done well at Ipswich. But this is different level. When you've got teams that, are setting up to defend against you now, where you're not the team that's doing the defending, it's a different level. And he's struggling big time. And I'm looking at him going, he ain't ready. Now, I've always said that we should have signed a big name striker alongside him. That's just that's clear as day. We haven't done enough in that department. João Pedro come on as well. I thought he was useless. What is going on with this player? He's completely gone missing. It's like he hasn't even come back from the Club World Cup. Too lazy, too relaxed when he's on the ball. Can't get the ball under control. He's got some nifty feet as well. That's the thing. He does some nifty things with his feet. But half the time, we're trying to get him to get the ball into his feet to bring others into the game, and he's just not doing it. He's just not doing it. And it's just another performance where we've now dropped points. Another 2 points dropped in a game week, where Arsenal have dropped 3. Now, I know we're not a serious team anyway, so I know we're not going to win the league. But it just proves to you how unserious we are. That we can put in a good performance against Arsenal with 10 men, not lose the game, and then we'll go into the next week and we'll get battered by Leeds. Let's not sugarcoat it. Absolutely battered by Leeds. And in that game, we started slow as well. Today, started slow, getting battered by Bournemouth. And they had the ball in the net. Semenyo. Luckily, Evan Nilsson was offside. Otherwise, we'd have lost the game because we weren't scoring. We didn't even have a shot on target in that first half. Second half, we had a little spell of 5 minutes where we managed to get about 4 shots on target. Other than that, all the rest of the shots throughout the game were really lame. I don't think there was one big save from Petrovic that he needed to make. Probably the biggest one he needed to make was maybe Neto at his near post in the second half, which was easy, comfortable save. But when we're attacking, just don't get it. I really don't get it. We don't cause any problems. We're not scary. We don't look dangerous. It's like other teams know what we're going to do. It's okay. They're going to get the ball up the pitch. They're going to gain some ground. But as soon as they hit a couple of yards outside the box, they're going to stop. And by then, we'd have had all our players back. And it's exactly what we do. And then the wingers start looking at the fullbacks to give the ball back to them. Then it's back to the centre-backs. Then it's back to the fullback. Then it's back to the centre-backs. Then it will go back to the winger. Then the winger will play it into the middle. We'll then go back to the fullback. And we just do that on repeat until we lose the ball. And then they go down the other end and break with electricity, rapid, sharp, with intent. And then we're panicking. And you can see it in the way that we play. Whenever we're attacking, it don't look like there's much intensity. We've played games where we have attacked and you're looking like, oh, this is shit hot, like we're going to score some goals here. Where's that gone? It's like when we reach this point in the season in December, we just forget how to play football. Like dreaded December, as I called it before. We just forget to play football. 2 games into December already, and we've dropped how many points? It's just, it's shit. It's shit. 5 points. And it's the same. I don't want to do the negative thing because it was this time last year where I started losing my shit. I'm losing patience already because what is going on? How can we play very well against the Barcelona side, very well against an Arsenal side, and then pull out these 2 shit performances in a row. Now, Maresca played a stronger team, so I was expecting a lot more. Everyone was moaning about the rotation, which is fair, moaning about the rotation and where he played people in their positions. Today, you put out a team where you think, you know what, yeah, cool, strong side. All we're missing is Caicedo. And what a massive miss that is. And you can see it in the way that we play. Because fuck me, we are struggling big time. We're not playing any decent football, and we look sloppy on the ball. We're not running enough. I mean, apparently we're the lowest in the league for kilometres covered. And you look at how we're performing and you think, yeah, I kind of understand it, because it just looks like there's no effort. None at all. Bournemouth just looked up for it today. I think we're actually lucky not to lose that game. Semenyo causing all sorts of problems. Tavernier, space for days to just bring others into the game. We were lucky. I'm not going to lie. We were lucky not to lose that game, because I didn't see us doing anything. We hit the post. Garnacho header outside of the post. Other than that, what else? What else did we have? I don't even think we had a corner today. Let me get the stats up, please. Did we have a corner today? Let's have a look. No. No corners. I didn't think so either. Bournemouth had 5. Shots on target, they had 5. We had 4. They had 13 shots. Some of those shots were just wild ones from like 30 yards going right over the bar. But 2 big chances to our 0. Expected goals 1.37 to ours 0.88. And I don't like expected goals, but that is exactly reflected how that game went. We didn't look like scoring. We just and possession. This pisses me off. 61% ball possession to their 39. You'd think, oh, we've had loads of the ball. We're dominating. No, it's just wasteful possession. I don't see the point in playing this way. I don't see the point in having all the possession to do nothing with it. Now, if we're just keeping possession because we're scared that it's going to go down the other end and they're going to score, then what a negative way of playing football, in my opinion. We can't open the game up. And it's not like Bournemouth stuck 11 players behind the ball. I don't think they've done that today. I thought they just came out and played a normal game of football. And they gave it to us. So the game was open. We could counter them. We just couldn't do anything with it. Like I said, every time we get the ball and we started countering, it would just slow up. And then we'd have nothing. Another poor, points dropped again, man. In a week where Arsenal have lost. Man City have gained points. Aston Villa have gained points. Even Everton are winning. Now you look at us in the table. Where are we in the table? We're still 4th. But Everton, 1 point behind us. Crystal Palace can go above us if they win. You know what I mean? Brighton. Man United. It's just fucking ridiculous, man. Liverpool, if they win. So we're not... Mate, I can see this December just being shit. I'm not going to lie. I can just see it being shit. We've got Atalanta next in the Champions League. I mean, you look at our fixtures, right? If I can get it up again. Our fixtures, yeah. Atalanta, you'd expect us to win, but we're playing away. Then we've got Everton at home. Everton are flying at the moment. They've always been a tricky team to play against for us. Then we've got Cardiff. Now, I imagine Cardiff are going to be right up for it. Can we match that? Are we going to match that intensity? Now, I've always said that there's a little bit of a mentality problem. Now, I'll hold my hands up. I got gassed off for those 2 performances against Barca and Arsenal. And I jumped on the stream and saying, yeah, that's more like it, showing a bit of mentality and all that. That mentality went out the window the next game. Or did we put all of our focus in them 2 games and that's it? We'll bomb off the rest of the month. We had a decent November. We didn't lose at all in November. December comes along, loss and a draw straight away. It's just, I can see it going horribly wrong again. And then when you actually look at this time last year, 15 games played? Yeah. So conceded less. We had more points. Okay, we've scored more this season. We're actually 4 points off where we was last season. We're going into a period now where we should really be winning these games. We should have beat Leeds. We should have beat Bournemouth. We should beat Everton. We should beat Cardiff. Newcastle's our toughest game out of that. And then we've got Aston Villa after that. That's going to be tough. And then we play Bournemouth again, right at the end of the year, at home. Then we play Man City. So that run-in, as you know, there was 6 points there that we could have taken that would have got us in a comfortable position. Now we're going to go into a run-in where who knows what's going to happen. And like what we've been saying all throughout the season, we don't know what Chelsea's going to turn up. But for me, I'm convinced that this is a moments team. I am convinced that we live off moments in our season that paper over the cracks. The Barcelona games, where they did have 10 men, by the way, because if you flip it the other way and we talk about the games that we have lost, everybody likes to mention the fact that we've had 10 men in most of them games. So should we discredit the Barcelona win and say, well, they had 10 men? Yes, we battered them, but they had 10 men. So it's like, oh God. And then we go to Arsenal. We should have won that game. We should have won that game. I don't care what anyone says. We was playing so well with 11 players. We should have won that game. But we do it to ourselves. We get another sending off and we get a draw. But we're happy because we like the way we played. Really, the result's disappointing. We know. But you'd think, okay, there's some positivity there. Like, what was we happy for? After all that, what was we happy for? We was happy that we played well. But then we go to Leeds and we're shit, like proper shit. Worst I've seen all season. And then we change the players going into this Bournemouth game. And we don't really see much more. It wasn't as bad as Leeds, but we don't really see anything. You don't look at us and go, do you know what? Boy, you know what, they're cooking something here. Just fucking fuming. I'm not going to lie, I'm just getting fuming. I mean, I look at our results. I'm looking at all of our results, yeah, from the start of the season. Crystal Palace, we were shit, yeah. West Ham, at that time, were crap. Like proper shit. They look like they're getting relegated without a shadow of a doubt. We win 5-1, score 3 headers from set pieces. Do you know what I mean? So, is what it is. Against Fulham, we win, but we played shit. Brentford, we drew 2-2. Poor. Bayern Munich, we actually, to be fair, I thought we actually played well against Bayern Munich, but then it was mistake after mistake after mistake that led to us losing the game. Ruined. Man United, 5 minutes it took for us to fuck the game up and then Maresca to do his wild shit. We played Lincoln, played shit against them, lucky to beat them. We played Brighton. What a shambles of shit. That first half was brilliant. Get a red card, fucked it. Done. Played Benfica. Still get a red card. Just about get the win. Played Liverpool. Probably the best game we've played. Take that back. Barcelona is. But one of it, up to this point, the best game that we played up to that point. But against a shit Liverpool side that doesn't seem to be clicking at all. Then we played Nottingham Forest. Lucky to go in at half-time 0-0. We come out in the second half, manage to win 3-0, and we get another sending off. We play against Ajax. Now, Ajax, very early on, down to 10 men, and we win 5-1. Shall we discredit that? Because they was down to 10 men. And they've been the worst team in the Champions League this season. And we still managed to let them score a goal, give them a penalty. Then we play Sunderland. Horrible. Absolutely horrible performance. Lose 2-1. Then we play Wolves. And we win, but concede 3 goals to Wolves. We just about win it. Just about win it. Then we play Tottenham. We just about win that. Beat them 1-0. But Tottenham were playing, like, that's probably the worst game they've played this season. They had absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. We just about beat them 1-0. Then we play Karabag, 2-2. Awful. Absolutely awful. Then we play Wolves again, and we beat them 3-0. Fair enough. Well done. But Wolves are bottom of the league. They haven't won a game all season. How many points have they got? 2. 2 points all season. 29 goals conceded. 7 scored. Then we played Burnley. 2-0. Fair enough. Again, we struggled that game though. Didn't play good football. Then we played Barcelona. Probably the best game we've played in a long time. We absolutely bossed them. Down to 10 men. Should we discredit it, like I've said? Then we play Arsenal. Playing very, very well. We go down to 10 men again. And we hold on for a draw. Disappointed that we didn't get a win, but they could have won it right at the end, if we're being honest. And we're gassed because we played well. Then we go into Leeds, and that's the worst performance I've seen all season. Absolutely dog shit. And then we play Bournemouth, and we get the knock-on effect with different players. There's not really much. So are we really getting anywhere with this team? Even when you compare it to last year, are we really getting anywhere, or are we just getting happy over 2 performances? We're getting happy over 2 performances. Let's be honest. We're a moments team. It's like we like to be this underdog. We like to do this underdog thing where we're the underdog and we'll put in some heart and performance and we'll make it hard for them and we'll win the game. Like what we did against PSG. Like what we did against fucking Barcelona. Like what we did against Arsenal, even though we didn't win. It just fucking ain't good enough. It don't feel like we're improving. I'll be real with you. Don't feel like we're improving. Sanchez today in goal. Early doors, I thought he was causing us grief because he didn't look confident. I was watching him kick the ball out, mess it up. He slipped over 1 point, nearly gave him a goal. Then he came into his own, and then he made some very good saves today. So credit to Sanchez because I felt like he was keeping us in it today. Cucurella done all right. Didn't really stand out. Chalobah Fofana, again, did all right. Didn't really stand out. Gusto, again, all right. Didn't really stand out. Enzo and James, all right. Didn't really stand out. Garnacho, all right. Didn't really stand out. Palmer, rusty. Poor game, in my opinion. Neto, done all right. In fact, out of all of them, I'd probably say, do you know what? Just for his effort, he was probably the better one there just because of his effort. He works so hard defensively, chasing the ball down, doesn't stop running. Delap, shit. There's no two ways about it. He was shit. Then he got injured and come off with a shoulder injury. So he's going to be out for a while. We ain't going to miss him. João Pedro come on, useless. Esteval come on, didn't really have a chance to do anything. Didn't really get anything done. Just all round, shit. All of it. Just poor. Just poor. So we go to Atlanta in the Champions League midweek. I'll probably do a stream for that. Don't know what to expect. But our next Premier League game, Everton. Everton at home. Just double checking that. Don't want to be wrong. Yeah, Everton at home. Everton are flying. We're dropping points left, right, and centre in the Premier League. Not happy. Losing my shit as per usual. I'm not flying off the handle. I'm not screaming. I'm not shouting. But I'm getting there. I'm getting pissed off with this shit. I'm not gonna lie. Getting bored of it. Like how often, like we on the live stream, we're sitting there going, "Oh yeah, but Quender's here next year." How often are we going to sit here and go, "Oh yeah, we have to wait next year for that player to come along"? When are we just going to have the team that's ready? I think from the Leeds game, we've determined that the rotational players, they're just not good enough. We've determined that, but look how much money we've spent. So the people above that are doing all the recruitment and stuff, they need to start looking at it and going, actually, if we're actually going to be serious, we need to start getting some serious players in and actually spending some dough on wages. When I say spending dough, they do spend dough, but on wages, and start thinking, you know what, we need a certain level of player in here rather than the ones that we just need them to come in and prove themselves. So when they do, their value goes up and we keep it safe all the time, financially safe. Because that's all they're doing at the moment. It's all about being financially safe. and making a bit of dough. And if we manage to pull stuff off in the meantime, great, happy days, because we've got all this young talent, you know, that are good. And if they end up winning it, it looks good. And if it doesn't, we can sell them for money anyway. So it's quite a risk adverse strategy when you really weigh it up. I'll be honest with you, I'm just waffling at the moment. I'm fed up, just getting bored of it all. Bournemouth 0, Chelsea 0, more drop points, not good enough. Where do I see it going? Don't know. Really don't know. I need Maresca to do more. Maybe more with the tactics. Maybe, you know, find different solutions, because I haven't seen different solutions for the past year. You know, when things ain't going our way, I don't see any change in how we play. It's the same shit. And I've been saying it for fucking months. It doesn't look like we're going to do anything different. It all looks the same. But yeah, I'll catch you on the Atlanta stream, catch you on the Everton stream next week. Hit the like button, sub to the channel if you're new. I'm out.